All right, guys, so we are still continuing to talk about everything with pump and fitness and things that we need to kind of go off about what questions people was asking and what we think the people should want to hear. So go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah, I just wanted to always welcome back our loyal fans in this early game.
There we go.
And we wanted to talk about workout routines starting off the jump. So the first question that we're gonna really get in deep is it important to come to the gym every day with a routine, with a plan, what you're gonna accomplish, as in if it's the specific workouts or what muscles I'm going to hit today?
I mean, like if you're driving in the car and I got to get somewhere, and if I don't have the navigation on, but I don't know how to get there, I need to have the navigation so I know where I'm going, right?
100%.
So I feel like it's the same thing when it comes down to fitness. I think you should know where you're going before even going in there. So I think it's important. I think you sit back, maybe you say, if I'm doing chest that day, maybe line those chest workouts out. What I used to do back in the day, I don't really do it no more. I used to write down every workout that I did, every rep count, the weights, everything.
I tried to do that back in the day, and maybe lasted a month.
Dude, I used to run through books.
Yeah, I'm not doing
because it's tedious, it's annoying, only because I just always felt like I can always go back and see. I can never go backwards. I'm always moving forward. It always kept me on my game, so I thought it was important, man. Plus, it just kept me going too, because if I looked at what I did last week and I did a certain amount of weight and a certain amount of rep count, I knew that my ass needed to get that weight again or that rep count. Otherwise, I feel like I did a horrible ass job.
I mean, that's a good way to, I guess, to start off with. I mean, that's not bad. Like to this day, what I do every day or a couple days before I go to the gym is I'll just write down what body part I'm doing. So tomorrow, I know going into the gym already, I'm hitting back, core, and cardio.
Yeah.
And I write it down. So then if I do back, core, and cardio on Monday, that means it's probably some chest and some tries on Tuesday with cardio or something else. Like I have it mapped out, but I'm not about to write down what the workouts I'm doing. In my head, I know I need to just switch up the workouts.
I mean, I feel like, obviously now, because where he's at fitness level wise and where we at right now, we don't have to really go and do that too much. But if you go there with this plan right in front of you and you do you're all holding yourself accountable as far as for the weight and the rep count, then you can always gauge where you're at and
it's
where
easier
you're going.
to follow your progress that way.
Yeah.
And they probably have apps for that these days.
Yeah, I mean, this is back in the day, but crazy part about it, they do have apps and stuff like that. But I just feel like writing it down is like,
I like writing stuff. Most people still like writing, so some people don't. They use their phone because their phone is in their hand in the gym, so it's probably the easiest thing to do.
The phone is probably the easiest way. It just is so many distractions. If I grab that book, I'm sitting there and I'm old school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then also I used to write at the end of my workout. At the end of it was like notes, and I used to put like how I felt that day. You know what I mean?
I used to have an app about working out, and I used to do something similar to that. And at the end of the day, they would ask me, how was your workout in a different types of smiley face?
Nice.
So, good, bad, terrible.
Yeah.
I was like, that was cool. I don't remember the app, but that was so long ago.
No, but listen, man, like that. But this is things that keep you engaged with working out, like keeping you saying, all right, well,
keeps it fun.
Yeah, man. Just keeping yourself like, all right, I know if I know what I'm doing, I don't have like that. What am I gonna do when I go in there today? You know what I mean?
I feel you.
That was especially in the beginning of your fitness journey. I feel like it's important to have some kind of plan. You know what I mean? Like us is just. We already know what it is. We know we need to lock in. We know where we was at last week.
Yeah, 100%. 100% agree.
Yeah, man. So good. What else you
100%. So the second part, what we want to do is we want to talk a little in detail about why is it important to not just go into the gym with a routine, but to switch up your workouts instead of doing the same, say, chest workout every day.
Yeah, I feel like it's super important. Only because like. If you're doing the same workout over and over again, your body actually gets adapted to it. The only way body changes is if you're doing different things. So like, it's super important to switch it up just for yourself, for your own well-being. You're like, I'm getting tired of this or whatever the case is. So there's so many chest workouts. You know what I'm saying? So
like, just to go off of that, we could talk about it like being bored, as in boredom, as in doing the same thing every day gets boring. We all know that. So working out is tough. But if I'm quote unquote benching every day, doesn't it get a little bit boring?
Yeah, definitely.
You know, you need to switch it up a little bit.
Definitely.
You know, go to the dumbbells. Just do it different. Do some machines. Just switch it up.
Yeah, incline, there's decline.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And your body will like it too.
Yeah.
Your body will say, you switch it up. That feels good.
Yeah.
It definitely feels good.
Yeah.
It definitely feels good. And another big one off of that too is the importance of switching up allows your body to properly burn fat.
Yeah.
Weight loss.
Super.
Because if your body gets used to something, like if you're always doing 45-minute cardio and you're doing that for months and months and nothing switches, your body's going to start to kind of put you in that limbo state.
Yeah, you just plateau. And now you're stagnant. Now you're like, wow, I'm not seeing any changes anymore because you're doing the same things. Your body's like, we used to this. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Yeah, I'm not dropping no more weight.
Yeah, so I think it's important to switch those workouts up, man. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. I think that's super important right now for everybody to do that.
Yeah, so like the next thing I want to talk about how it's important to switch it up. It also helps with preventing injuries. So we've all had injuries in our careers because we were athletes before just the gym came life. I've got hurt. I've hurt my shoulder before. I've hurt my knee before. But and I can literally attest that I hurt my shoulder because I was overworking it.
Yeah.
And that's because I kept doing the same workouts. I was doing it like every single day, 5 days in a row. Shoulder, was trying to push my shoulders and hope they grew. And what happened? It caused me to overwork it and injure my shoulder, and I was out for like 6 months.
So that's super. That makes a whole lot of sense, man. A lot of people don't know, and if you keep overworking something and doing the same things, then you're prone to having more injuries.
Yeah. What do you think about also? Because I know it's important to switch your workouts up, but every time you switch up that chest workout, it's hitting new muscles.
Yeah, definitely. Like say, obviously I can go in and I can do a barbell workout, which is pretty cool. That'll work out. But then the next time I'm going in there, I'm doing maybe just the dumbbells, and then I'm also doing incline. I'm also doing decline. I may even go on the floor, just off the floor and doing workouts with the dumbbells on the floor. So I want to have different variations of chest workouts. This way I don't get bored, and I'm challenging myself and I'm changing I'm making sure my body knows, like, nah, I'm switching things up.
Bro, that's a big, just because you're talking about chest, bro, that's a big muscle.
Yeah.
So we have to switch it up about moving the hands, hitting these different angles, because we need to switch up and gain the muscles, because the chest is huge. So there's different little parts of the chest that we have to build, but the only way to do that is to change up our workout movement.
And don't be afraid to go and research, look up stuff. I mean, we actually put up different workouts through our fitness page, and just different variations of certain things. Which we probably got to do a lot more of too. Get some more stuff going on.
Consistent on that.
Yeah, because like that'd be pretty big for you guys to, you go on a page and you see chest, and you can see what chest workouts that we do and why we do it. And I think that's super important as well.
Yeah, another one is really big is in this society, especially with athletes, the brain is like the biggest muscle we need to train. So even switching up workouts in the gym, it challenges your brain to not be used to the same old routine. So it's the same thing as simply talking about being bored, but switching up, letting your brain try to figure out what is this new movement. Just challenging yourself, not just the physical muscle, but the brain muscle.
Yeah, but I also feel like too, even with just the fitness, I like with the whole brain but the muscle-mind connection is huge. I think that is super important to. While you're doing the workout, you're thinking about what muscle group you're hitting and why you're hitting it. I think that plays a big part on your growth, and where you're trying to go with it. So like a lot of times people do stuff to do it, but you have to do it to understand why you're doing it and what muscle group you're hitting, so that you can really get that good hit, like the good stretch with it, or whatever the case is.
Correct. And a good one is also like, don't be afraid to go train with friends and stuff like that, because you'll meet new people. They'll show you some they'll show you some new things, some new movements. Maybe you thought you were doing something right, and somebody catches you and they kind of correct you. Don't take that as, oh, he's just trying to show off. He's just trying to help you so you don't hurt yourself. But switching up gyms, switching up workouts, you'll meet people. Yeah, it's it's a good community.
Definitely, but I feel like it's super important to work out with people that is where you're at, where you're trying to go, or you guys are moving in the same direction, because at the end of the day, when you go in and working out with someone that's taking it like the way you are, you guys are motivating each other to go harder. Sometimes it give you that motivation.
100% that motivation.
And that plays a big part on your success. Like if you look at back in the day, you look at any of the old greats or whatever, whether it's Arnold Schwarzenegger or Lou Ferrigno, all these guys, they worked out in groups. So I think it's important to have like that
still these days though, like that's facts. Like I know we can accomplish a lot by ourselves, but having that workout partner, they challenge you. Like they're trying to be better than you, they're trying to be like you, or they are better than you, and you're trying to be like them.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
It's not, and having a good partner in the gym is not always about the way they look, as in if they're way above your skill level. Because just because you're way above, you're way underneath my skill level doesn't mean I can't still work out with you. You're just gonna have to use lighter weight.
Exactly.
So don't be afraid to say, can I get a workout with you, and just like meet people and talk.
And like I think what he's saying, because it's like the ego thing. If a dude that works out and literally lifting a lot heavier than you, you may just want to jump in with his workout routine and his workout regimen, because that'll help you. And you don't have to do the same exact weight, but you're actually just gonna learn his movements and learn why he does it and how he does it, and that can give you an understanding about how you should be moving. And two, you can build up to wherever his weight is. So just you know what I mean.
Do you ever get people in the gym come up to you and just kind of ask you, "Yo, I just saw you doing that workout. Like, what was that?" Like,
I get it all the time too. What is that, or what are you hitting? What does that do? I think it's pretty cool for me, man. I just go and I tell them.
100%, but only reason why I'm bringing it up because I get asked those, but I'm always willing to, give them a couple seconds, a minute or so, and explain that like it does for this is something different, you know what I mean, just to kind of help it out. But so if you're in that beginner level, don't be afraid to walk up to somebody and ask them, like, what was that? Like, what was that movement? Like, what does it hit? Like, learn, just pick people's brains to learn a little more about this stuff.
That is the only way to kind of get into this game and understand more. I don't have an ego trip. Like I see KC's doing his numbers. I don't mind. I'm like, oh, that's a dope thing. Or let me jump in with you. Or maybe vice versa. If you see something I'm doing, it's just I feel like it's important. There's no ego thing. You just go and if you want to be better, then I think it's good to learn from each other with this whole, because we it doesn't matter. There's dudes that been in the game for 20 years but still learning. You know what I'm saying? There's dudes that been in the game for 3 years and still learning. So like, there's no well, I know it all, end it all, be all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, still.
Nah, because even when me and you get workouts in, I mean, a lot of times we're lifting the same weight. Sometimes I can't touch your weight. I'm not about to ego lift into your weight and hurt myself.
No, but that's the way it is.
You know what I mean? It's just, I know my limit at this point. Hey, I can't get to that number. He'll do it. I'm not going to say, yo, let me get in there and I'm going to hurt myself. I'll just drop my weight. I'll go lower. I'm not about to ego lift myself into injury.
And you know what the crazy part is? Everybody, some days somebody's stronger, some days the other person, I could be weak. But that's the great thing about being with people that motivate each other. Like, he can motivate me, I motivate him, and I feel like that's important. So I feel like for you guys, it's important to either ask these questions like he's saying, or jump in with somebody that is going hard so that you can be better for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because if you're on the right path and things, I don't mind working out with other people.
Yeah.
I just don't slow me down.
Yeah, I know.
That's the hardest part. Don't slow me down, but work out with me. Move with me. Don't slow me down.
And that's another what I think brings back to this, right? Like, if you are gonna ask or maybe jump in with someone, make sure that you're not slowing them down. Don't be a burden on them, because then they're gonna be annoyed and then I can work out with you again. Don't complain. If you gotta lower the weight. But that may be another thing too, right? Because if he's doing like a certain weight, dude, we gotta take off everything now for you to work out. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I mean, it happens. To me, it's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal for me
because
either.
What I'll do is maybe I'll superset it. Give a little more rest in between.
What would make you feel like, damn? Like, say if a dude asks you to work out with you and he working out with you, and what would make you be like?
Nah, if somebody's on the bench and I warm up with 245s and he's like, bro, I gotta start off with like a 15 or a 25.
That'd be annoying.
Yeah, because now you're way underneath me. Now I don't even know if you could even spot me.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Because now it comes a danger to me, because we're both here trying to help each other. Yeah. But if you can't help me somehow, why would I want to help you?
Or what if it's a dude like this? I mean, I'm sure you've worked out with dudes like this, right? There's a lot of dudes in the gym. Some dudes that look good, but then when you really work out with them on a real workout, they may not be able to hang or roll with you sometimes too.
Well, that happens a lot.
That happens
a lot because as you know, when we work out, certain times we move hella quick.
Yeah, we moving quick. Yeah, I know.
And the average person will get winded.
Exactly.
Will get winded and wouldn't be able to keep up and might tap out earlier than normal.
Yeah.
But because we're so used to it, we continue to move. 100%. So you just got to build up to that.
Yeah,
it's not much to really. Yeah, you just got to build up.
Yeah, I just feel like that's why I said I think it's super important to challenge yourself, keep moving, and don't be a burden on somebody, man. Just try to change the weight, but don't sit around, don't huff and puff, don't be like I don't want to.
Just don't.
The minute you do this,
don't show that give up and just try. Just drop the weight. Just try to get through it. Because as soon as you give that give up, they're done trying to help you.
Right? Like it's bugged out because if somebody comes to you and say, hey, look, man, I need help with this, right? And you're like, yeah, you do, and you're like, yeah, whatever, and then you finally say, all right, cool. You could come out, I'll help you.
Yeah.
And now you're standing there doing it with them and they huffing and puffing while they doing it. It's like, dude, do not waste my time and do not waste your time. If 100%. You're gonna do this, be serious about it. Because this is what I do. I'm serious about what I do.
Yeah, this ain't no joke to me. Like you're messing me up.
So that's the only thing. Though. So don't play around with nobody's time. When you go and you ask somebody for information, or maybe you ask somebody to work out with them, make sure you take that serious.
100% agree. 100% agree. So I don't know if we have another topic for today.
I think we pretty good, man. I think we touched on a lot of things, and I think we hitting some good questions that I feel like most people need to hear and see. And
I believe this was honestly straightforward to the point where we just had to just knock out specific information. And we hope that you took something from it.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like it's super important. Keep coming at us about different questions or whatever you guys feel. Any type of gym fitness things or whatever type, what should I do about this? What should I do about it? I think it's important, man.
100% agree. 100% agree. So once again, guys, if you're listening, thank you. If you're watching, we appreciate you. Make sure you hit that bell. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to be trying to drop these podcasts on a weekly basis. And we appreciate everybody, watching and listening.
There we go. All right, cool,
All right,
man.
we'll see you in the next one.
Good, man.